Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well, and shalom to the hopeful elect. This is Payal of the GMS London camp, and this is news and prophecy, prophecy and news. This is off the strength of, oh damn, I didn't even look it up, that's the spirit, but I'll probably do it. I mentioned in the video before how basically I was gonna look up a point dealing with access to Capitol Hill, but I'll check that after this, Lord willing. The spirit reminds me, but I wanted to delve into this excerpt I saw in passing when I did my previous video, and it really just screamed to me, famine of hearing the word, and basically, leading to censorship of any freedom of speech, anything that goes against the general consensus of the new normal. All right, disinformation, as they've been doing with the CV19, all these different things, to basically have it where one thought pattern gets put out to the people. And this is a funny thing because like a colleague of mine I work with, he's a Gen Zer, all right, which is the generation after the millennials. And basically he has no idea. A lot of the things I speak of, not to say he's uneducated, he's retarded or nothing like that, I ain't saying that. But it's just he hasn't got a grasp on certain parts of history. So certain things he's not aware of, all right, and that's down to, and I'm just using them as an example because I got siblings that are around his age, but they know the things that I know because more or less they're contemporary with me and whatever they grew up around me. So there's certain things they know from being around me and my parents, whatnot. But he doesn't have a grasp of certain things because maybe, and this, for the most part, a lot of people, it's like this. They don't know about certain things, all right? But that's neither here nor there, all right? More on the point is, this is the same BBC article, all right, dealing with the thing that happened with a mob known as the Patriots storming Capitol Hill. But I want to delve into this. So it says, the title reads, Social Media Giants Remove Trump Video. All right, so social media giants have come together in uniform, basically, to take away a Trump video. The last person we saw something like this happen to was Alex Jones, and he spoke about conspiracy theories, all right? And a lot of people just going over their head because it's not them, all right? A lot of people don't understand that. If one person's rights get violated, why can't all people's rights get violated? They don't see it like that. The only way they see it is that, oh, it's good, they've been taken away. But you don't know that you've set you basically laid the foundation for more things to be taken away. So I'm going to get into it. So it says, Donald Trump's message to protesters as they attacked the U.S. Capitol has been taken down by Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Trump has called for his supporters to go home, but also reiterated false claims about election fraud. All right? So my question is, what are they taking down the video for? Is it him telling his supporters to go home, or is it him saying the election is fraud? Facebook said we removed it because on balance, we believed it contributes rather than diminishes the risk of ongoing violence. All right? So they determined that his video was going to, basically fan the flame of protests. Before the violence, President Trump had told supporters on the National Mall in Washington that the election had been stolen. Hours later, as the violence mounted inside and outside the U.S. Capitol, he appeared on video and repeated the false claim, all right? Say it one moment. He appeared on video and repeated the false claim. YouTube said it removed the video because it violated policies of spreading election fraud. All right. Now that's his opinion. Okay. His opinion can't be basically shown on YouTube because it goes against what they believe is as a matter of fact, basically. So they've taken it down. All right. So basically, that's against his. I don't know. I can't remember which amendment it is. Escapes me right now, but it's against his right to freedom of speech, basically. All right. So it says Twitter initially didn't take down the video, removing the ability to retweet, like, and comment on it and another tweet. However, it later removed them. Twitter said, "We have been significantly restricting engagement with tweets labeled under our civic integrity policy due to the risk of violence." Now, if you can read in between the lines, this is basically them showing you at what lengths they can go to restrict your use of their platforms. All right. YouTube said he was spreading lies basically and took his video down. Twitter said they restricted his 2 posts heavily to the point no one could retweet it. It was there, but no one could do nothing with it. And then ultimately they just took it down. All right. After they had restricted the engagement with the tweets, all right, and they basically brought out a policy as to why. Now, if you know anything about this man, all right, and I'll go back to this event video that's basically online, right? If you're aware of it, I spoke of it before. I don't want to get flagged, so I ain't gonna mention it again no more. All right, unless you contact me, and then anyway, it's neither here. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. What you gotta do is look for an event. But basically, they showed you how all the like big businesses basically that hold a monopoly over their said trades, be it social media, Amazon, and like Walmart and all these different places, how they basically come in, basically work in line with the government, right? So basically, this is what you're seeing right now, all right? And the reason why I mention that is because if you know anything about this government, it works under a thing known as gradualism. And gradualism is incrementally or gradually basically establishing power, like changing the way things are. That's why we're in a time called the new normal, all right? Because they're presenting to you a new normal, all right? And it says the thing Twitter said was a civic integrity policy, all right? And that's what the Romans utilized. They utilized patience and policy to basically establish their rule. All right, and this is what we're seeing being played out now. Facebook told the BBC the violent protests in the capital today are a disgrace. All right, we prohibit incitement and calls for violence on our platform. We are actively reviewing and removing any content that breaks these rules. All right. Facebook also said it's currently looking for and removing content inside or supported storming of Capitol Hill. The march was partly organized online, including on Facebook and group pages. So that shows you that there's a power that they're utilizing on social media platforms that now they have to be shut out from, all right? And this could lead to things that have been mentioned before, how you can only use one email address and it's got to be verified along with your identification and match to your address or something of this nature, all right? Basically, so they can keep tabs on all the people and they're basically, everything's accounted for. So let me read this part. So it says, I'm going to read this quickly. Twitter locks President Trump's account. Twitter's just announced President Donald Trump's account will be locked for the next 12 hours due to his tweets about the election earlier today. All right, and this is how they get you. All right, Wiley was an example. Donald Trump's now an example. The fact that they've been unable to do this and no one's batting an eyelid. In fact, everyone's actually rejoicing and being happy that it's being done. Shows you that your rights are being taken away from you. All right, extremely in a great amount. But if they can do it to him, they can do it to anyone. And mind you, he's still presently the president over the United States of America, a company that operates in America, which President Trump has control over, has locked him out of his own account, right? Can you see the level of power they have? So reading on, as a result of the unprecedented and ongoing violent situation in Washington, D.C., we have required the removal of three at real Donald Trump tweets, and we were posted earlier today for repeated and severe violations of our civic integrity policy. The social platform said if Trump does not remove the three tweets in violation, the account will remain locked. All right, so they're saying if he deletes them, then he can have his account back. Twitter also warned of that future violations of integrity and threat policies will result in permanent suspension of the real Donald Trump account. Alright, so basically this is leading to the famine of hearing of the word, alright, as it tells you in the book of Amos, which is a good thing, alright, because basically it means that our job is done. We've done our job because the word has to go out for one reason and one reason only, to basically push together the elect, alright, as a unicorn was given to help us, to aid us, to basically put this in the word over the internet, the World Wide Web, www the World Wide Web, alright, and basically get out to all the people as to where the elect wear it, and them being sealed, then the four angels holding back the destruction can basically let go. Alright, so it says, and they shall wander the Slakia. Says Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of the hearing of the words of the Lord Yahweh. So the Heavenly Father is going to send a famine of what? Hearing of the words of the Lord Yahweh. So that's why you got to get the word while the getting's good, right? Before he takes it away from this earth. Alright? And only if you don't get it, then you're not of the elect. Alright? So with that, I pray you are edified. Till the next one, I say shalom.